Hello Pisces family, this is going to be the last of the collective readings for the month. Awesome. Well, let me just say that this will not resonate for every Pisces. If you're having trouble with this resonating with you, please check your moon sign, maybe even your rising sign. They're not really love readings, particularly, so I wouldn't be too concerned with your Venus unless you just fully identify with your Venus. I mean, mine's in Cancer, so maybe I do fully identify with mine at times. I don't know, just depends. I feel like I'm more my moon sign than anything. My moon and my north node. Okay, so let's get a general idea of what's going on with Pisces here. So far, I'm looking at like some childhood stuff, some nostalgia. Maybe like a financial focus. You've been working hard, trying to really do that inner child healing, trying to create something from it, or let's see. I feel like this might be work related for some, like almost like you're trying to take a more childlike approach at work, but in a way that's not immature, or just maybe an approach from that you've used before that you thought you matured from, and you're like, hey, I think I'm gonna try this out again. Okay, that's what I'm getting from that. All right, so let's get started. You are getting on with life. Looks like there might have been some heartbreak. There's been some unwillingness to change, some fear of change, temporary disappointments. For some, you're working things out. The truth hurts. So that's good. Okay. That's kind of what you're leaving behind. But you're kind of maybe bringing that back into January a little bit. That fear of change, that heartbreak, accepting truths that hurt. I feel like that's what you're bringing into January. Okay? All right. What's affecting your present situation right now for Pisces, January 2020? January 2020, what's affecting Pisces right now? That's way too many. You're waiting. You're not seeing your new beginnings. You're not seeing your new beginnings. You're waiting. It's just like maybe you miss some opportunities. You're building foundations, but you're just like, or you're building partnerships, but you're just like, you're still waiting, and you're making choices, but I feel like maybe you're missing some opportunities. Okay. Excuse me. Future results to consider. Future results to consider. What was that guy? Maybe consider more of a spiritual path, or you're gonna have to take a spiritual path. Ooh. You may be dealing with some either Scorpio or Libra. But this is a big energy. You're having to deal with some injustices due to some like smoke and mirror type situations. Like you're not seeing the truth. You're like almost, I feel like you're breaking your own heart. You're not willing to change, or you're dealing with somebody that's not willing to change, and it's breaking your heart, and you're like getting ready to let go. You're accepting, some of you are accepting the loss. But if you really would just do the inner work, you could see more. There's more to the story. You just have to go deep within. You gotta see the darkness. Otherwise, you're gonna keep having the injustices are gonna be handed to you. Karma, bad karma. Okay. These are the results. If you don't go within, it's not going to work out for you, babe. All right, actions to consider taking, Pisces 2020. What should Pisces consider doing in 2020? Sorry, there's dogs barking in the background. You'll have to excuse. That's why we can't have nice things. Lots of animals going on in the background. I almost feel like I should re-record this now. It's alright, we're gonna make it through it. Alright. Alright, come up with some new ideas. Come up with some new ideas on all your disappointments. Go deeper and really work. Check in with your family. Check in with your family and really think about what it is that your destiny really entails. But you're gonna need to come up with some new ideas. Big time. Come up with some new ideas and don't focus so much on the past. Focus more on your family and your destiny. Really look forward to the future. Alright. I hope to God you can't hear the animals scratching on the door. Feelings of others around you. Let's see. What's going on with people around you? People are taking caution towards you. I feel like. I think that people are maybe seeing a funky, shady side of you in a way, and that you're resting and you're drained. You're coming clean about some things with yourself because you know there's some things that you may have to come clean about, make restitution. You're gonna have to be vulnerable for a little while. Maybe you've said some things you can't take back and you need to apologize, and you really need to go within and think about how to do it. But they see that, you're drained. For whatever energies are around you, they've drained you. So, yeah, people are seeing that. People are seeing that you're kind of taking some time off and being more cautious. Because there may be some truths that need to come out. Okay? Maybe some apologies that need to be made. Possible setbacks. Oops. Shady people. Possible setbacks for Pisces in January 2020. Possible setbacks for Pisces, January 2020. Okay. Queen of Swords. I'm going to clarify that. Your strong will may be what's setting you back. You might have some communication issues, maybe with somebody who is more in their power than you at this moment in time. Or your independent nature is going to cause you to miss out on some happiness. Maybe don't be so sharp. Maybe calm down a little bit. Your attitude might, not saying that being the Queen of Swords is a bad thing, but she don't really, her tongue is very, very sharp. I identify with the Queen of Swords in a lot of ways, and that's okay because I use it to protect my boundaries. I don't use it to attack people. But she does sometimes use it to attack people because she is smarter than most people. And I feel like this is asking you to, or it's telling you that your sharp tongue and your independent nature is going to cause you to miss out on some love and relationships. Basically, I feel like this is telling you to just kind of reel it back a little bit. If you want to, use your sword and your tongue to really get your way or get somewhere in life, maybe dial it back to more like maybe the Knight of Swords. No. No, let's say maybe the Queen of Cups. Okay, Queen of Hearts. Why don't you pull back that Queen of Cups? Be more compassionate. All right, outcome for Pisces, January 2020. For Pisces, January 2020. Wait, that's so funny. Okay, one more. Queen of Cups. Alright, you're gonna come out of the cycle. But well, I take that back. You're going to be on the verge of coming out of the cycle. You're gonna tap back into that loving nature. But it may not be the complete end of the cycle yet. You may still have some work to do. But really you're going to tap into your emotions. You're going to get a hold of that. You got a hold of your words. You're good with your words, but you need to get a hold of your emotions in a big way. But there's still going to be work to do by the end of January. Okay? All right, let's see what's going on in the wild unknown for Pisces, January 2020. That squirrel outside is not moving, so I wonder what that means for you. He's just standing there in the road looking kind of like, what just happened to my friend? Where did he go? The Hanged Man. You're stuck. You're not manifesting anything right now. You're not going to be manifesting anything right now because you're stuck. You have to go through this cycle, okay? I feel like these two right here, like, you're almost like stuck on your own. Like, well, I don't know. I don't feel like there's a cycle that you have to go through so much. Like, this is not really a tower moment. I feel like you got yourself here, actually, because you're refusing to own up to maybe some of the things that you've said or done, own up to the things that you know, you're not allowing yourself to be vulnerable. And I feel like Pisces are probably wondering, like, what do you mean I'm like the most vulnerable sign in the zodiac in ways, but you're not. But you're probably like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm always vulnerable. Like, I'm a water sign. Like, I cry all the time. No, but that's okay. You just need to really tap back into your compassionate side. And I feel like you're overprotecting yourself. You've overprotected yourself, and now you're stuck. And you're not manifesting anything. You're not seeing there's nothing going on. Okay? So in order to, like, turn this back around, look how pretty she is. In order to start manifesting some things, you're gonna have to make some moves. You've got yourself really stuck. Okay. What's going on in Wonderland? Pisces, January 2020, 7 of Wands. You're fighting. And I don't know why you're fighting. There's that. Yeah, there's the moon again. You're not seeing the truth. You know, you've got the Cheshire Cat up here, like, trying to shine it down on you. You know, there's two moons right there. You are just not seeing it. What are you fighting for? Who are you fighting? There's nobody there. All she sees is sticks. What's she fighting for? What is she fighting for? Nothing. Nothing. She doesn't even know. She's not even seeing it. Because she's not, like, the wolves are howling at the moon, but it's like, they're not paying attention on purpose. It's almost like you're choosing to be in denial. But there's a hell of a lot of denial here. Hell of a lot of denial. Pisces, what are you doing? Alright, Pisces, let's see. Love messages for Pisces, January 2020. Love messages for Pisces, January 2020. Judgment. Oops. I'm gonna so sure that's a good thing or a bad thing. Somebody's about to lose a love if they don't chill out. Love messages for Pisces, January 2020. These are shuffling really well today. Feels so good to shuffle these cards. I'll have no idea. Okay. Alright, we got 8 of Chalices, 8 of Cups, and Judgment. Some of you are going to miss out on a love or lose a love because of this sharp-tongued nature. Some of you are going to be rewarded for your efforts in becoming the Queen of Cups or working more towards being the Queen of Cups, which, matter of fact, I mean, the Queen of Cups is Cancer, but the energy is water energy. It's, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So let me read from the book what these mean by this deck. Let's see, we've got the World or the Judgment here, which is love at first sight, the magic of sound. Sound changes the level of the spirit, the unexpected bursts forth to transformation, a stagnant situation. So if there is some stagnancy for some of you, which there is in that Hanged Man energy, that bat, that's going to be resolved and transformed. So let's see, 8 of Chalices. What we got here? Bashfulness, the magic of the bundle of thistle. You must try to know your partner's character in spite of his reserve. Beneath the thorns you find the right choice, an honest and sincere person. So if you were jealous or worried about anything from your partner or doing anything, you don't need to worry. Why are you worried? Why are you worried? Is that what your deal was? Is like this whole thing was because of a partner? Like you're projecting all of this because you were insecure about what a partner was doing? Okay, that's something to think about. But just try to see them for who they really are, not who you think they are. Pisces, you use your intuition. You are like the most intuitive of the zodiac. All right, last thing, let's see what Mother Moon, Moonology Oracle has to say for Pisces, January 2020. Here we go. Be bold and make the first move. All right, be bold. Use that Queen of Swords independence to be bold, but use that Queen of Cups to make that first move. That first compassionate move. Maybe be the first to apologize for being a brat or being so sharp and so mean. Because I feel like, I don't know that they really owe you that because they weren't really doing anything wrong. Not that you were, but they weren't. That makes sense. So be bold, make the first move, whatever that means to you. All right, Pisces, you got this. Okay, you got this. Have a good one.